Of Star Wars, so make sure you secure that. Well, we have some great fashion jewelry coming your way in this hour, and one of my favorite guests here that I just had the opportunity to meet this year is Kristin Chenoweth. And what a talent, whether you've seen her on stage in Broadway or acting. She is just an absolute doll baby. She has got such a beautiful, simple style in her jewelry that stands out. It really does. So let me quickly take you through here. We have some different choices in our From Above and Beyond star ring, or we have the horn, either or, in silver or in vermeil. This was originally $49.95. And you know what's cool too, because she's just this little itsy bitsy thing, she's so tiny. We offer sizes 4. It's one of the only jewelry categories that we offer ring size starting in size 4. So we have sizes 4 through size 10 available for you. And we're looking at pretty like little encrusted simulated diamonds all set by hand. And then she introduced just this year rose gold, that vermeil in rose, which is so pretty. So if you look at the horn, actually are the 3 colors. I think the rose and the star sold out, but I'll double check for you. We definitely have the horn in the yellow in 4 through 10, in the silver and the white, and in the rose. And it's cool because it's like almost an Italian style horn, but in a bypass look. So you could stack those. I know she always loves to show it like that. Okay, the star in the rose metal is available on wait list. Okay, so secure that 50% off. Oh, that looks, see, there's that stack look. Thanks, Valerie. So you could take the horn and then stack it back with that like open space. So you'll notice that in the star, you have all of that open space, which I love because you can see the skin coming, you kind of see the touch of your skin coming through, popping through. It's a 1-minute special, your choice, horn or star. The only way to get the rose is gonna be in the horn, but either one, they're just little cute, fun, easy to wear everyday special jewelry that represents just the delicacy that Kristin represents. If you've ever seen her, just, you know, even in interviews, these are the kind of pieces that she's always wearing that are so much fun. This is a little bracelet that's also gonna be coming up from her. But 50% off savings. These are not rhinestones, these are not plastic or glass, these are simulated diamonds. So much, much more expensive. And the fact that they're all hand set, you just choose which one, the star or the horn, and which metal color. You got the yellow, the white, or the rose, which is available in the horn only.